Over the past year, me and my friends have been building a giant replica of Undertale in Minecraft. And in this video, we finally begin Waterfall. So that's what we're doing in today's video. Also, we'll probably build a mountain as well. So yeah, enjoy the video and also subscribe. All right, if we're gonna build Waterfall in Minecraft, we're gonna need a really good block palette. The only problem is, we've already used an extensively stony block palette for Snowdin. And using the same block palette minus the snow is just really boring. And I am not a boring person. Fortunately, Minecraft 1.17 just came out. And with it, tons of new blocks, lots of darker stone variants, and all sorts of cool things. So we've got the deep slate, we've got all these fancy other block things, which I don't know what the names of, but they look pretty cool. We also have the black stone and basalt from 1.16. All right, now we have a basic block palette. Now we need a place to build. At first, we were going to build the very first bit of waterfall that you come into from Snowdin, and then we noticed this. Does anyone know what this is? There's a tunnel behind Snans here. Now, there could be many things in this tunnel, but we decided to take it a whole step further. We see the river turn upwards earlier on in Waterfall, and it stands to reason that there could be a cave through there that has the river passing through. So we decided to make a giant cave that stretches all the way up to the sky limit just to be awesome. And there we go. Look at it. Look at it. It looks so cool. I have increased the gamma just so you can see a little bit better because YouTube's video compression is garbage. This looks so cool. And when you don't have gamma, all you can see really is these purple specks in the sky. Obviously, in-game monsters don't really have any stars, but they look up to the crystals in the sky. Now we've tried to detail this place as accurately as possible. So we have these soul lanterns here, which you can see in game. They're kind of similar to soul lanterns. And then I also mixed in these emerald, and I think I've got some redstone mixed into the deep slate, which I think is quite cool. And you can actually see these random stones just appearing in Waterfall by itself. And then you have these giant mossy patches. And this is something we were thinking quite hard about, how we were going to do the vegetation in Waterfall. And yeah, you can create these awesome looking water pools, which then drip down onto the river below. And can you imagine just taking a river journey through the underground and just looking up and seeing this? All right, so I've taken a break from Waterfall for a second. And I've headed over to the mountain village that we were looking at in the last video. And as you can see, it's actually expanded a fair bit. We've done a fair amount of work on it. We've done pathways, we've made the exteriors. The interiors still need doing, but on the whole, I think this is a really nice little village here. Also, I love how you can just see like a house that's just like under the mountain. Why is that there? And why can I hear a parrot? Guys? I think we found a problem. All right, so we're over here where the dogs attack. Do you have anything to say for your kind? Because I'm just saying we get savagely mauled at this point in the game.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
All right, so this bridge right here, it kind of exists in the game, doesn't really do anything. And I have a policy. If there's a bridge, we put a river under it. It's just what I do. But there's a problem. You see, this river there's just a wall here. And there's nowhere it can really go because we've got this area up here. So the only option left for us is a tunnel.
Wait, no, way too much.
All right, so once I kidnapped Doge, we punched a hole through this area here. And now you can actually see Huffleduck's Easter egg kingdom thing under the mountain here. He just kind of made a castle here, and I think it's kind of cool. But we have to build the river right next to it, so we just need to terraform around it. So all we're doing is just building up some walls so you can't fall into the void and stuff like that. And then we filled in the water, so the stream ended up in the Snowdin River. And this is the river that goes all the way through the underground. I plan for that river to go all the way to Core, and it starts in the ruins. So you can actually go on an Undertale boat trip if you like, which I think would be really, really cool. But unfortunately, we didn't stop there. You see, I carried on terraforming around the corner here, which was going pretty well. And then we decided, no, we can go even further. We haven't built another giant mountain range in a while. So that's exactly what we did. Alright, so with that time-lapse done, Snowdin finally has an awesome backdrop on this side. And yeah, it looks really, really cool. Obviously, we've got to add snow and details to it. But this is going to be very close to the edge of Snowdin. We're probably going to have a bit of a plateau here, and then we're going to probably like go up to sky limit a bit further along. So yeah, it's really, really coming along. All right, so let's talk about some future plans. Right now we're at the new waterfall build. Let me just punch a hole in the wall here. So yeah, this is the new waterfall build. Now earlier I mentioned that I wanted to have 3 segments of waterfall. So let me explain what I mean by that. If I head over here and break this down. So this first area of waterfall encompasses basically everything before Undyne first tries to kill you.
No! God, please, no! No!
And I thought that would be a really good fit for the Moss and Blackstone build palette. But then when Undyne's trying to kill you, you'll see you're on kind of a boardwalk, and then you carry on into a very marshy area. So over here you have the rough layout of this area, and you'll see I've used this warped nether block, warped Nilium. And whilst we don't want the netherrack on the side, this top texture is perfect for this section of waterfall. So I really want to make a design that uses this warp texture. And then the third area of waterfall is right towards the end when you fight Undyne for real. This area has a ton of stalactites and stalagmites. It feels almost slightly volcanic, which makes a lot of sense considering Hotland is right there, and we can see it's actually connected to Hotland from this view right here. So the idea is we have Hotland over there in the distance marked by the orange, and then we have waterfall over here in the blue, And then we create in this area in between, we have like a huge biome of spikes and volcanic pools and things like that. And just make a completely new custom biome that's even different to the previous 2 sections of Waterfall. Also, on a bit of a side note, we did a whole bunch of progress on Hotland recently. Yeah, trust me, this was very necessary. All right, so that's gonna be it for this video. But thank you all for your support. This is my first video since 1,000 subs, and yeah, hopefully I'll have a special out pretty soon. But in the meantime, thank you ever so much for supporting the project, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, go sub to Doge and watch this video because Doge, he put a lot of effort into it. At least I think he did.